I decided to come back to Pembroke after working in Toronto for a while, and we got together and formed Sunset Nursery Pembroke Limited. First of all with Harvey Fraser, who many in the community will remember. 5 years later, he retired out of the business, and Linda and I became the owners, and we had each half the shares of the business. It was an incorporated company. So the business started out very small. It was just a little greenhouse business. And as we became more and more successful, we decided that we needed to diversify to make it more of an all year round business. And Linda became the perennials expert.
I really enjoyed seeing the same customers coming back each year. So satisfying. And I still see those people, and so do you.
Well, I think that's probably the biggest takeaway. I'm out of the business 13 years. Even today, I can hardly go anywhere that someone either doesn't have a gardening question or has a memory of me being in their backyard. You remember that tree you sold me? You should see it now. And the satisfaction of contributing in the community. We were active in the Horticultural Society, we were active with the City Tree Committee, a lot of parks work, just as a general consultant about where should this tree go or that tree go. And now we drive around and we see the fruits of that. And that's very satisfying. Mm-hmm. The slogan for Kiwanis is Children Priority 1. And we've always, we've enjoyed our children, we enjoy our grandchildren, and we've always had a place in our heart for those less fortunate who struggle to have some of the things that many others take for granted. So that is probably the main reason for being in Kiwanis. Great opportunity for leadership development, which I've been able to participate in. And it's not all about one person. Kiwanis is a team. We have an excellent group of members. We have 55 members right now. And it's just a wonderful association to be part of. Well, you're right, that's a good word. It was an adventure. I was invited to teach a course that another individual was retiring from, and there was nobody in the area with expertise that I had from my degree at the University of Guelph. So I was invited to teach that course. And I discovered that I love teaching. And as a result of the feedback I was getting from students, I think we're doing a pretty good job. So I got invited to do another course and another course, mostly in business. None of these, everyone thought I was teaching horticulture. It wasn't, it was business. But the satisfaction of seeing college students arrive very green and full of fear and just on day one, and then watch them walk across the stage on graduation, totally transformed into young adults. Just a great sense of achievement. And then you're right, when the opportunity came to build the new campus, and the city and the board of governors all worked together, and the team at the college to make that happen, the result of that has been a fantastic impact on our city.
I really enjoy the arts. I like music, I like dance and drama, and I really got connected with that part of this community because there's lots going on. I was involved originally with the Canadiana concert series and really enjoyed going down to Toronto to pick who was going to come to the stage in Pembroke during the year. And then the arts community started getting so busy that we found that we were conflicting. The little theater would put on a play one week and we would have a concert the next week. And it wasn't so good for all the patrons who came, because they sometimes said, I can only afford to go out to one event per month. So we all got together, and that's how Valley Arts Council started, just as a venue for coordinating dates for all the things that were going on in the city. And that really stretched me, and I really enjoyed being involved with the Arts Council. And then the Arts Council got involved with the city and with the Kiwanis Club and the province, and that's how Festival Hall happened. So it's a long time ago.
Well, it's important to remember that Linda was doing a lot of this through our period of time when our children were home. So she needed support from Dad in one way or another. Meanwhile, I'm very busy with trying to make a business run. So we had to have a lot of patience and tolerance and support each other. What time is dinner tonight? I don't know. I've got a meeting at 6:30 and that kind of thing.
Right.
And always busy. And one of the things that we resolved, I don't think it was while we still had the children at home because it wasn't as easy, but eventually we decided that, holy smokes, we hardly see each other. We're going to have a date night.
Yeah,
and so Friday night became our night together. We reserved Friday night. And we would go out for dinner, or we'd go to a theater, or we'd go to whatever. Some nights it would be grabbing a hamburger at McDonald's or wherever, because we also had other things going on. But on most occasions it was a quiet time, just the two of us,
Yeah.
out for dinner or whatever.
Yeah. And I think the early years, what really helped us through it was having good babysitters. We really did. We had wonderful young people who would come almost at the drop of a hat. If Jay had a Toastmasters meeting and I had a Girl Guide get together, oh boy. And I remember the discussion we had around, well, when is supper? Well, then I started saying, okay, I'm not making supper till I see the whites of your eyes. And so that's how we worked it. I didn't worry about having supper on the table and Jay still being busy at the nursery. I just waited till he came home, and that's when we ate. I really thought it was important to eat together as a family, so we waited.
As a volunteer, you don't really ever do anything to gain recognition. It's more a matter of giving back. And my dad taught me as a young man in early business years, look around, this is the community that's supporting your business. You got to give something back. So when this news came, we were humbled, honored, delighted to be recognized. It's a wonderful recognition, and we join many very wonderful people who are already have been recognized. So it's a real honor, and we're particularly pleased about it.
Yeah, I think I will look back, if I was to look at the award, and just, it would be a spur to remember all the things that have happened and be reminded that this community is wonderful, and I'm so glad to have been a part of it, of its growth, its development, and of making a lot of new friends.